Time travel is a fascinating concept that has captivated people's imaginations for centuries. From the early days of science fiction to the complex theories of modern physics, the idea of traveling to the past or the future has been explored in various forms. Although still primarily considered a topic of theoretical speculation, time travel raises intriguing questions about the fabric of the universe, the flow of time, and the possibilities of human existence. In this video, we will explore some of the fundamental theories and concepts behind time travel, examining its philosophical, scientific, and cultural implications. Charlie Chaplin's Time Traveler. In 2010, a curious footage from a 1928 Charlie Chaplin film, The Circus, began circulating on the internet. The scene in question wasn't from the film itself, but from the extras. It was a clip from the film's premiere at Mann's Chinese Theater in Hollywood, where a woman can be seen holding an object to her ear resembling a modern-day cell phone. She appears to be talking on the phone while walking, lost in her own world. This occurred decades before cell phones were conceived or became a reality. Several explanations emerged shortly after the video went viral. Some suggested she could be using a primitive hearing aid. However, historical analyses of hearing aids from the 1920s show that, while some were designed to be held, they were much larger and looked very different from what the woman appears to be holding. Skeptics dismissed the time travel theory, citing logical and scientific reasons. They argued that the woman was using an object from her time, and our modern perspective simply misinterpreted it. The 1940s Swiss watch in a 400-year-old tomb. In a December 2008 excavation, archaeologists stumbled upon a mystery that sent shockwaves through both scientific and paranormal communities. Inside a sealed tomb in Shaanxi, China, which hadn't been opened for over 400 years, they found a small yet unmistakably modern artifact, a tiny gold watch. This watch, no larger than a ring, was inscribed with the word Swiss on its back. Given that the tomb dates back to the Ming Dynasty, it was a baffling discovery. How could a watch with 1940s design end up in a tomb that hadn't been disturbed for 4 centuries? The immediate reaction of many was disbelief. The artifact was labeled an OO part, which stands for out-of-place artifact. These are items that, by scientific understanding and historical chronology, simply shouldn't exist within the context they were found. The 1941 hipster, a photograph that has perpetually fascinated and baffled historians and time travel enthusiasts, is the curious case of the so-called 1941 hipster. It's an image that seems benign at first glance, but becomes increasingly intriguing upon closer examination. Taken during the reopening ceremony of the South Forks Bridge in British Columbia, the black and white photograph captures a crowd gathered for the event. Among the men in hats, women in modest dresses, and children in suspenders, one individual stands out as an anomaly. It's a man dressed in what appears to be modern clothing, almost resembling a hipster, sporting a logo t-shirt, sunglasses, and holding a portable camera. He stands out among his 1940s peers. The striking contrast of his attire with those around him led many to believe he could be a time traveler who landed in 1941 armed with clothes and gadgets from a different era. The time-traveling shoe print. Among the various anomalies that challenge our understanding of chronological history, there exists a footprint, not just any footprint, but one that has puzzled historians and scientists alike. This is the story of a shoe print fossilized in rock believed to be over 200 million years old. Such a startling discovery naturally sparked waves of speculation and intrigue. How could a shoe print exist in such an ancient period? Was it possible that humans, or even time travelers, had walked the land in a distant past? Was it possible that humans, or even time travelers, had walked through the serene atmosphere and spiritual ambience of cathedrals often invite introspection and reverence? But in the city of Salamanca, Spain, the serenity of its historic cathedral conceals a peculiar detail that, for many, is baffling. Among the centuries-old sculptures on the facade of the new Cathedral of Salamanca, there is one figure that stands out from the rest, an unmistakable sculpture of an astronaut. This figure, complete with detailed space boots, helmet, and what appears to be life support equipment, seems entirely out of place in a cathedral built between the 16th and 18th centuries, long before the idea of space exploration emerged in human consciousness. For time travel enthusiasts and ancient astronaut theorists, the presence of this astronaut is compelling evidence of time-traveling visitors or extraterrestrial influences. Some argue that the sculpture is evidence that the cathedral's builders had prior knowledge of space exploration or were influenced by visitors who could travel through time or between galaxies. The presence of this modern sculpture among ancient symbols has led to its share of misunderstandings, urban legends, and conspiracy theories. It is a testament to the human inclination to seek mystery and wonder, even in the simplest explanations. Even with the context of its recent origins, visitors flock to see this curious figure, a blend of the sacred and profane, the ancient and modern. But beyond stories of time travel and aliens, the Salamanca astronaut offers a deeper reflection on the evolution of human civilization. Just as the cathedral, with its Gothic and Baroque styles, is a testament to the artistic and spiritual aspirations of the past, the astronaut represents human ambition, curiosity, and our incessant desire to explore the unknown. Together, they encapsulate centuries of human achievement and aspirations. Although the astronaut sculpture in the new Cathedral of Salamanca may not be evidence of time travel or extraterrestrial visits, it represents a beautiful confluence of history and modernity. It reminds us that while we must reverence and preserve our past, it is also essential to embrace the present and look to the future with hope and admiration. If you enjoyed the video, I invite you to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the next ones. Also, make sure to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified about everything we post. Share with friends and leave a comment down below with suggestions for topics. I really appreciate your support, and I'll see you in the next video.